Today I'm going to discuss real estate tips for agents. Stay tuned because at the end of the video, I'll share a list of tips and tricks you won't want to miss. I'm Kristin Stampini with StampTV. Thanks for tuning in my channel. So let's get started. Building a successful real estate career requires the drive to be persistent and learn from others and the ability to execute. It's estimated that 87% of all real estate agents fail within the first 5 years. So how can you avoid joining them? We talked to some of the most successful real estate agents for their tips and tricks, and we're going to share those insights with you. Here are 20 real estate agent tips that you can use to actually build your own successful career. How does that sound? Be tenacious. You know, this business requires a lot of patience, especially for a new agent working among agents with 30 years of experience plus and a book of clients already. In order to start off on the right foot, that is, have a positive mindset. New agents must be determined to identify and follow through on different types of opportunities. Give your business a run. Give yourself a realistic time frame to get up and running. You are starting a business, and any business requires time in order to begin to make money. A lot of the time, it may be between 12 and 18 months is a realistic time before you start to see business on a regular basis. That means you need to make sure you have money to live on and money to invest in marketing during that time frame. Proper timeline, planning, and budgeting will ensure you have a fighting chance to make the career work. Make sure that you think about doing that. Having a CRM, nurturing contacts and leads, making sure that you're making calls, building your Rolodex or your database. A great customer relationship management CRM, like a Wise Agent or other things, allow you to start off with a limited price for the product, like Wise Agent might be about $30. And there's a lot of features that it has. It's a great way to start off your career because the expense is really low, but the payoff is really big is if you use it correctly. Maintain a budget, embrace unconditional expect to work on the weekends when clients are usually available to view property. As a real estate agent, you are only paid when you sell or rent a property. And so for this reason, paychecks do not come on a set schedule. Average buyer may take 11 weeks, to purchase a home. It's important to create a budget to manage your cash flow so you are financially stable during this busy and slow periods. Use real estate specific websites. New agents or those who want to scale and grow would do well to choose a website that they can use. And first, it's free. Usually your local association has free websites, and there are other types of websites that you can get. You can just Google, and there are minimal amounts that you can create. You can also pay people through Fiverr.com. A lot of things are $5 or $10, and that is an assistant. Online reputation is everything these days because 93% of the buyers are looking online, and any seller is also Googling you as well to see how well you're doing. Bad reviews, you definitely need to work on good reviews from every single person. Your social media posts can destroy a real estate business overnight. Even your private social media posts can alienate clients, and basically you want to make sure everything that you're posting looks professional, even if it's personal. But make sure you're thinking about that because everybody's watching. What are we as real estate agents bringing to the table that makes us stand out and why we are doing this? For me, it was short sales at first. I was really good at short sales. You want to make sure, what are you standing out for? Find your value, what you offer, what your purpose for doing it. Know what your value is to a buyer or seller. Be different than anybody else. Having a database, build on it piece by piece and follow up with it. Make sure you have marketing plans and make sure your social media is really, really strong. You have a recipe for success, but you have to make sure you're doing all of this. You got to communicate quickly and you need to be reliable. While you might think I'm beating in a dead horse right now, it's the little things that matter. Responding to clients' texts, emails right away, ideally within minutes, although before the end of the day is better than nothing. You want to make sure it's easy. You communicate well and communicate how you're going to be working with the client and how they want you to work with them. Go above and beyond in response. If someone calls you, answer if you can. I don't care if it's a telemarketer trying to sell you a Facebook ad, answer your phone. If you have to miss the call them back ASAP. And that's just at the beginning of your real estate career. It's very important. Most people don't pick up their phone, and if a lead does call them, they're not picking it up. At the beginning of your business, it's really important to do all of this. Pick a neighborhood and be the neighborhood expert. You will never truly succeed unless you offer real value added to your clients, both buyers and sellers. You have guaranteed sales. Understand the local school system, different neighborhoods, housing markets, and trends. Commuting options, finances, have good people that you work with and that you can recommend. Always be learning. There are a lot of companies that offer a really, really good real estate education for those who want to become agents, and you can even resort to YouTube channels for tips and hacks about real estate, just like you do here with StampTV. You'll notice that many of the successful agents on the list have a solid educational background. And one way to grow in the field is to upgrade your license actually when you have experience behind you. Keeping more of your commissions and opening your own brokerage also could be something that you want in your future. But it's not an option without education. Pick the right brokerage. It's not always about the split. It's about the education and how much more money that you can put in your pocket because of it. You will need to find a brokerage to sponsor you. You have to have a place to hang your license. This is really, really important. Getting a coach to help you in real estate. Next step, is really important. Most people have a good coach, and successful realtors have a coach. Find a brokerage that has successful agents. It's a good vibe when you come into the office. If you do for any reason, or people to hang around if it's not an actual office that you're going to. You need definite education courses, possibly a mentor. Referrals to new clients, leads, marketing budget. Be sure to choose an agency where you get along well with the people that work there. Together with your broker, with the people that work there, you want to create a business plan, and don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to take risks at all. Most people that are successful, they've taken a lot of risks. I played it very well safe for a few years building my business, and I've taken a lot of risks after that. Again, remember I started in short sales many, many years ago because I was different than the other agents, and I made a very successful career out of it. But I also, to be able to build and marketing and everything else, I did work 2 jobs at first. And one of them was actually waiting tables at a restaurant because it was flexible and I could make sure that I was available to the clients. But then I had money to actually market, which is very important. You'll discover you never ever want to be the person following the crowd again. You want to be the one leading the trend. So that's what I did, and then became a coach. So treat every client like gold. Then it comes to building a successful real estate career. The most important advice that I could give a new agent is to treat every transaction the same, no matter what the price point is, because you're going to start to build a database to get referrals and repeat business. You want to treat everyone the same, and very, very important. And then you want to continue to market to them. Amp up your motivation. Motivation is key. Self-motivation can be low when transferring into real estate from possibly a 9-to-5 Monday through Friday job or a stay-at-home role. At the Stampini Team, we train our executives on how to master the business, But once they have the knowledge, it's up to them to actually execute it. You need to build a toolkit of solid marketing materials starting your career in real estate. It's going to require that you have marketing materials that begin to get your name and brand to your farm area. If you're a single agent, be sure to choose a company that has real estate specialization to help you produce flyers and postcards and door hangers, newsletters, other marketing materials. Have assistants that actually can help. Be consistent and hold yourself accountable. Real estate is not something you will become an expert at overnight. It is a lot of work. People become realtors because a lot of the time they want their own time and their own business and find out that's a lot of work. Be consistent. Write a list of items that you are going to accomplish at the beginning of each day and the end of each day. So you have to have very good time management and hold yourself accountable. Commit to learning something new on a daily basis. This can range from new information about a community or understanding contracts better. Don't be afraid to ask questions. We were all new agents at one point, and there are many people willing to help. I took every educational class that I could. Build a strong network of prospects and clients. The most successful real estate agents have a strong network that provides a steady source of business and referrals. A mistake many realtors agents make is forgetting to maintain the relationships of their core network while focusing on creating new contacts. While this is important to grow, it's equally important to maintain all relationships. And since there is a lot of competition in the real estate business, join organizations where you can meet people who you have things in common with, which will help you develop a niche clientele. Go all in. You have to commit to succeed. Be passionate about it. My team and I were able to focus on providing exceptional customer service while having great marketing plans and showing value to both the buyers and the sellers. You've got to commit to it. You can't sit back and wait for clients to come to you. You've got to put 150% effort into working hard, following up on leads, and making sure you're providing the absolute best customer service to every single person that you come in contact with. And if you don't, someone else will. Just remember that. Understand the diversity of yourself, your clients. Our workforce reflects the diversity we have here. Every one of our agents was drawn to real estate for a different background, and every single one of them has a different skill set and a different place they're coming from. You got to figure out your why and why you're doing it. However, many people, many new agents don't even realize that they have a skill set or sphere of influence to begin with. Take a good look at your resources. When I started, I moved to Florida, I knew nobody, okay? So I had to start from the very beginning. And I did that. Try to identify the areas where you have strengths with the people that you know. Make a list of people you know. Try to identify what your personal strengths are in the past. Make sure that you get a lot of education. Don't be in a comfort zone and try to understand how other people think. Everyone is different. Millennials use online apps. They use Instagram more than baby boomers. Empty nesters have different needs than younger single people. Don't get caught up in any one methodology. Balance your time searching online with actual time in the field. Set aside time every single day to work in your business and growing your business. It's important to set aside time every single day to prospect for actual new clients to help you grow business. Sometimes new agents get too caught up in their closing current transactions that they forget to look for new clients to work with. You're always out of a job when you don't have anybody under contract. They're left with nothing after those existing deals close. I hope you learned something today, and thanks again for tuning into my channel. I hope you liked the video. If so, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, click the bell icon so you'll receive instant notifications for new episodes every single Tuesday. If you would like a list of tips for agents, just leave me a comment below and I would be happy to share that to you. Thanks again for tuning into StampTV. Bye.